right, we're back.
Welcome
Episode
back to the podcast
episode 9.
that no one watches until everyone clicks off right about now. So
Oh, that yes. Thank you for telling me that because I wanted to get something out of the way right away while other people are still here. So if you're gonna click off,
stay here,
don't
please.
click off
Don't
yet. I have
leave.
something
Don't
important
leave.
to tell
Don't
you.
leave.
So I put together a Google form. I'm gonna put it in the description. What it is, you can submit a question or something you want to tell us or whatever. Fill it out and we'll read it on the show. I think that'd be a fun way to get people involved. So
Nice.
that's going to be in the description. I encourage people to use it. If they don't use it, I'm going to fucking delete this entire channel. So fucking use it.
Well, there goes the channel.
You know, it's going to fucking do it. There's another thing. Subscribe. Please. If we're going to be doing cool stuff. But I need people here to see it. Or I'm not going to fucking do
We're
it.
at 9, and there was 60 views on the last of them.
We need double digits. Can one person, please, get us to 10 subscribers, and I'll shut the fuck up, okay? I want double digits, god damn it.
There's 59 of you that watch this that most likely have not subscribed. So
It's like 98% non-subscribed people watch this fucking channel. So just fucking subscribe. Cunts.
You don't even have to watch it every time. You'll hit subscribe, and it'll just be there forever.
Yeah, like if you don't like the show, fine, just click subscribe and forget about us. You can click you can click the bell and then turn it off so you don't get notified. I'm fine with that. Just I want the numbers so I can get people on here.
I never get notified with any YouTube channel, so pretty sure you have to.
I get notified for the ones I'm not subscribed to. I'll just get the most random bullshit in my phone. I'm like, who the fuck is this?
Yeah. Well, welcome back to the podcast.
Yeah, welcome back to the people that stuck around this long. Thank you for not falling off at like the 5-second mark or whatever.
If you've watched every single episode and you have not subscribed, what the fuck are you doing?
Actually, though, yeah, like why? Like if you're coming back to watch it, just subscribe so you can get here easier, dude.
Exactly.
We're gonna be doing cool stuff, and you don't want to miss it, right?
And if we're on your TV right now because you were watching a podcast and you fell asleep, well, wake the fuck up!
Who watches podcasts on their TV?
Someone would probably fall asleep watching a podcast on their TV, and now they're screaming.
I don't think I've ever watched a podcast on a TV before.
I don't think I have ever either, but there's probably people out there that do it.
Do you think we could make it on like iHeartRadio or like Sirius XM or something? Like we get our own radio show? The Gifted Gang Radio Hour. Sponsored by
Welcome
Pepsi.
back.
Only on Sunday.
Sunday.
Thursday at 7 o'clock.
Thursday, and Saturday.
Thursday and then Saturday, but not right after each other.
Thursday, Saturday.
Thursday and then not the following Saturday, but the one after that. And then Thursday coming up again.
God.
How's it been, man? What's anything you wanna talk about with the fans? The 9 fans? And the fucking 58 million other ones that like the 13,000 that see the thumbnail and don't click on it.
we have to do a killer thumbnail or some shit. I thought the last one was good, but it got less.
Well, okay. That can kind of segue into what I want to talk about first. I don't want to talk about like current events on here unless they're kind of goofy or whatever. But like I feel like we have to if we want to like stay afloat and grow this thing, right?
Oh, 100%.
Grow on that thing.
Oh my god.
You see where I'm going with this?
Oh my god.
So, the hot Tuah girl, right? The hot Tuah girl. She launched her own like crypto coin or whatever. It's called like it's like hot coin or like spin on that coin or whatever.
Spit on that coin. Spit on it now.
So, I had pictures. Hang on. Of what I was going to talk about. I should have had this pulled up beforehand. But essentially, what happened was like 10 minutes into it being launched, it fucking tanked like 90% of its value. It was the like most obvious rug pull in the world, and people bought into it like crazy. Let me pull up my pictures here. I had a graph and everything I wanted to Is this it?
So Hawk Tuah girl is a crypto scammer. That's great.
Yeah, who would have guessed? Who would have guessed the Hawk Tour girl scam people? So yes, I'll screen share with you, and then I'll put it up on the. That's not gonna work, actually, will it?
She spent too much time with Logan Paul.
Or yeah, Jake Paul or whatever. Okay, I'm not gonna screen share with you, but just imagine a graph peaking like a pyramid, and then
Just
like fucking nosediving.
right down.
And so, people actually like bought into this bullshit. Like they put their life savings in the fucking hot coin of all things. So people on Twitter are like freaking the fuck out. I've got this one tweet. I'm just gonna read it to you. We're gonna do a little reading today.
Nice.
So this is Dante's on Twitter. I'm so fucked and I don't know what to do. When the Hawk Tuah girl announced that she'd release a coin, I genuinely thought it would be my shot at making millions. I convinced my parents to take out a second mortgage on the house, liquidated all my assets, and took out a 6-figure loan from the bank and put everything on Tuah the second it released. For the first 20 minutes, I was in a state of literal euphoria. I was worth tens of millions of dollars and could see the generational wealth being accumulated in front of my eyes. At that point, why wouldn't you just pull the money out? If I see $10 million in my Robinhood account, I'm like, yoink, see ya. That's my money now.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Like, even with taxes, I'd still be a multi-millionaire, right? Like, oh fuck, I'm fine with that. I'll take 1 million out of that 10 million. I don't even give a fuck.
I wonder how much he put in.
Well, I think it's
like 40,000.
We'll keep going. So my parents would have literally, after years, been able to quit their second jobs that they started working in order to allow me to stream from home full time. And then me and my girlfriend would be able to go on a real date nights after over a year of scrounging pennies. I'd be able to tell my grandmother that she doesn't have to give me her insulin money so I could buy WoW memberships and RP. And then it all
Grandma's
came.
Over there like, I need my insulin. No, Grandma.
Fucking Grandma, I need my fucking World of Warcraft membership.
I need my Apex mount.
I'm gonna get kicked out of my guild if I don't fucking pay in, dude. It all came crashing down. In the span of minutes, I lost everything. Tens of millions reduced to tens of thousands. I'm still in a state of shock. I really don't want to force my 63-year-old father to start working a third job, but I see no other option at this point. Fuck you, Haley Welch. You ruined my life. I hope you rot in prison.
God.
So that, I think, is fake. Like, I'm going to have to make my dad get a third job so I can keep streaming full time.
I mean, I bet there's people that's done it. But
well, I have another tweet that says I was going to get my kids the VR headset they wanted. I had overtime work I put into crypto and planned on using that for them. I just lost everything thanks to your coin, and thanks to you, my kids are going to go without Christmas this year. If I'm lucky, I'll make rent. Thanks, Hawk Tuah.
Okay, well, yeah, that sounds more.
So my question is, why the fuck would you buy Hawk Tuah coin?
If that was all the money you had.
Yeah, like what? One, why would you put all your money into it in the first place? Where can I invest my money? Like Bitcoin's doing well. No, that's not. I'm not. I'll put it in a Hawk Tuah coin. That's gonna go to the moon.
Because they saw Doge and the memes of it, and so they thought, well, this would be that meme thing, and it will go like that too. But
this shit happens all the time. Like, influencer comes out, be like, I've got my own coin now. Like, Logan Paul had, like, Crypto Zoo, you know? Like, oh, I'm gonna fucking make Crypto Zoo. Everyone buy in. As soon as everyone buys in, Logan's like, what the fuck? Where'd all the money go? I don't know what happened, guys. Anyway, I'm done with this. I'm done with the project. See ya. And that's it. Like, Logan Paul's done it, like, 3 times, and that dude's doing fine. You know what I mean?
Honestly, yeah.
I saw a tweet from a law firm. They're gonna do, like a class action against Hawk Tuah girl. She might be doing time. He had like the quickest 15 minutes of fame ever, dude. The rise and fall. She had a whole career in the span of like 6 months.
God. I mean, who is a fan of Logan Paul? Like an actual fan of Logan Paul?
I don't know. It used to be like kids when he vlogged every day, but I feel like those kids are old now. Old, I mean, Like
older, and he doesn't do that anymore either. So
yeah, he does like he podcasts now.
So how does
Fuck,
he?
I mean, like, look at us. Shit. Fuck.
But so like, who watches this shit still? Who's like, oh, I actually like Logan Paul now.
I don't know, but they have to exist somewhere, right?
I
Like
guess so.
Like, I mean, the dude's richer than rich. He doesn't need the fans anyway. I think that's why he just doesn't give a fuck anymore. Same with Jake Paul. But like, does he even make videos anymore? I know he does podcasts, but like,
I don't know what videos he would make.
I think I honest to God thinks he just I think he just scans people now. That's how he makes.
Honestly, that's all.
He's like, fuck, dude. Like, rent's due for my mansion. I'm just gonna. Hey guys, I just made a new crypto coin. It's called Maverick. Fucking buy it. We should make our own crypto, like the Gifted Gang crypto coin, and just not rug pull anybody. This is gonna be a good investment.
Oh, 100%.
There's gonna be 80 million coins. You and me are gonna own 75 million of them between you and me. All right, everyone buy the other 5 million coins. We're going to the moon, baby.
Yeah, and then we're gonna sell it all right before.
I actually made. I'm up $12 on my Ethereum right now. I'm going to the moon, baby.
God, I don't get crypto.
I don't either. I don't fucking understand it.
It's like, so can I just go be like, hey, I like Gifted Gang coin, or like bottle cap coin or whatever, and just like put $5 into it, so that's worth $5, and if people buy it, then it's worth.
Yeah, it's like, who's like determining the value of that, right? Like, there's nothing there to like be like, oh, like money used to be like US dollars used to be backed by gold. It's not anymore. They can just print whatever the fuck they want now, but it used to be like it would attribute to something, right? And that's how like an economy works. We don't do that anymore. I don't know what makes money valuable at this point. I guess whatever the fuck people say.
Evolution of
and that's why your rent's like $4 million now, because it's like, oh, I can just do this and people will pay it. Like, what are they going to do? Not live somewhere?
Exactly.
Anyway, that's like a whole different conversation. But like, who's like, okay, you know what? This one like virtual coin that doesn't really exist, that's worth $100,000 now. Like, that's.
And there's like Bitcoin farming though. What the fuck are you farming?
Yeah, why can't I just say I have 500 Bitcoin in my wallet right now? Like, what? Like, I know there's like an actual like line of code that says this guy has 500 Bitcoin. Why can't I just code that into my own wallet?
I don't get the whole like crypto farming and shit. I don't know what the fuck you're farming for. Like,
yeah, like I'm not going out to my yard and pulling out Bitcoin. Like, it's on like a server rack, right? Like, they have
it's like a full,
like, don't they have like those warehouses that are like fucking 50 million fans that draw like a shit ton of electricity just to farm Bitcoin?
Yeah,
they have like 50 million servers to farm one Bitcoin.
That I just
like how the fuck does that work? I don't understand it. Someone comment down below and explain to us how the fuck Bitcoin works, or crypto in general. Honestly, like, why? Same with NFTs. Like people tried to make NFTs valuable, but then no one gave a fuck, and I don't think NFTs even exist anymore.
Well, NFTs were like the same way art is valuable. Just that's digital art.
Yeah, you have art though. I can't, like, if I go and take a picture of the art hanging on the wall, it's not valuable. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
like I get I get NFTs were on the blockchain, right? That's what made them valuable, because it's like, oh, you have this one of a kind code that is attributed to this picture. Like, okay, but then it goes back to crypto. Like, what makes that valuable, right?
Well, I can understand NFTs better than I can understand crypto, but
I think I can't. Well, like, Bitcoin used to just be used to buy drugs off the dark web, because it wasn't traceable or whatever, or it was like, what was it? It wasn't. It didn't go through a bank. It just went through like the blockchain, so you couldn't trace it to one particular person. So you just buy fucking PCP on the dark web, and then you just use Bitcoin to buy it, so it wasn't going through like any kind of transaction or anything.
I'm pretty sure my uncle knows all about that. We were sitting there at Thanksgiving. He's like, "Have you heard of like Kitcoin?" I don't even know what it was exactly called, but he named off some like random cryptocurrency to my mom, pretty much wanting her to send him money through that.
So
I'm
I
like,
think
I know it.
I think the way it used to be was like you would get into Bitcoin to like get out of the banking system. Like didn't we talk about
Yeah.
this last time? Like I don't understand why credit's a thing, so people are trying to get out of that whole system
Oh
altogether.
yeah, we always talk about that shit.
But now like banks are involved with crypto, so like and now they're trying to like regulate it. The whole point was that it wasn't regulated. So now that it's regulated, is going to be a second type of currency that's not regulated? They're just going to fucking keep leapfrogging each other until we get somewhere.
Why don't we just make everything free, everything ever, and
It's a good
then
idea. I should just be able to like go into Walmart and just fucking pick up a TV and leave. Hey, thanks, man.
but then no one would work, so nothing would get done.
Do you guys accept Bitcoin?
God.
Amazon used to accept Bitcoin, I think, like a long time ago when it was like first rolling out, and then like now, like what the? There's
I
no,
think a lot of things would take Bitcoin, but
like I thought of it as like a stock, like you own.
that's practically what it is now.
Because yeah, there's like a certain amount of coins, right? And that's what makes it valuable. It's like there's a limited amount, but it seems like there's infinite bitcoins. I could buy like five. Well, I couldn't, but if I had the money, I could buy like 500 Bitcoin right now for like $5 million or something, right?
Yeah.
Or like I don't know, fucking like 50 Bitcoin, right? But like, when is there a limited amount of Bitcoin, or can they just keep making more Bitcoin?
That I have
Is that
no
where like
clue.
farming it comes in? Is that like printing Bitcoin? I think
See, but what are you farming is what I don't understand.
like
What are you farming?
like numbers, I guess. I don't like I can just count and
Well,
there I have a
can you,
Bitcoin.
yeah, can you not see like, oh, this is code, this is the code of Bitcoin, so just hit it on a fucking keypad and you got a Bitcoin?
Yeah, like I don't understand like what like well, once I is it like Farmville? Like once I farm enough, I click the thing and it's like you got one Bitcoin and it's in my like wallet or something. I don't get it. I don't fucking understand.
Oh, there's been a lot of crypto games that have
Crypto Zoo.
failed.
That's the
Yes.
only one I know about. It's fucking Crypto Zoo, and it's like you make two animals fuck and they become an NFT or some shit.
There,
I don't know.
there's been a few others. I can't remember them off the top of my head, but there's been a few others. And I mean, things like Eve Online, that's somewhat kind of crypto. I mean,
What?
people have like actual literal 20s, tens and tens of thousands of dollars into that game.
Oh well, yeah, I know that.
And like
What?
they can sell it as profit. They can make more in within the game, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
But
don't they have like jobs in that game? Like, you can get a job in that game and like make money.
they have like all like CEO stuff and
We should see if
all
we can
this.
start like a fucking Eve Online enterprise.
I've thought about it. I've looked into it because I'm like, this would be fucking hilarious, but I'm pretty sure that would be way too confusing.
Be like starting a real business at that point. May as well just fucking start a real life one.
Oh, 100%.
Or at least someone can't just go in and fucking like delete your business one day.
There's this one commercial for Eve, and it's a girl, and she's just like, it starts off, she's like, when I
Play
first
now,
started,
big boy.
no, she's like, when I first started playing Eve, I was a minor, and she pauses. I'm like, what the fuck? She's like, but now I don't take that shit anymore. I'm just like, what the fuck?
Oh, you mean like
She,
a miner with
she's
like a pickaxe or like a child
well, that's what she
or
was
both?
saying. She was saying that she like mined ore in Eve, but she said when I started Eve, I was a miner, and there's a
Some
pause.
fucking old dude
and
sitting right there like, yeah.
there's a fucking pause, and I'm like, I know what you're trying to do. This is not okay.
Fucking delete that shit out of existence.
God.
That's how the fuck did we get? We're talking about Hawk Tuah coin or whatever, right?
Yeah, and crypto, and then we got to Eve, which is practically crypto.
Yeah, so like she did like a Twitter space or whatever, and like CoffeeZilla went in. You know who he is, right? Like CoffeeZilla, like
Oh
the
yeah,
program.
going after Mr. Beast and all.
Yeah, so he jumped in her space and was like, "Hey, like this is like one of the most fucked up things I've seen in my entire life, and that's my job is to look into this shit." And she's like, "Listen, CoffeeZilla," and then like her manager, like the guy that set up the crypto, started talking, and then she didn't speak again until he left. Like she was just
God.
silent. I was like, dude, like someone told her to like do this, They're like, hey, it's like fucking infinite money. Like, it's scam these retards and you can make a bunch of money. It's probably Jake Paul that did it too. Like, that's their whole shtick now, is just making cryptos and scamming the fuck out of people because it fucking works.
Right.
Like, do you know how to get this shit to stop? Stop fucking buying retard coins. There's not been one time it's worked.
That's going to be our next coin, is retard coin.
I guarantee that's already a thing. People make coins every fucking day. There's probably like fucking Dingleberry coin or some shit, dude. They got coins for fucking everything now. And again, like, where do they come from? Like, how do we make a coin?
I have no clue.
I want to fucking make a coin.
That can be for our reaction channel, how to make Bitcoin.
A reaction channel? You mean the same fucking one we're on? We haven't done a react. I think we've talked about this reaction video for the past like 3 or 4 episodes.
Patreon.
Learn how to make crypto with us. So yeah, that was the
build our Patreon yet.
That was the Hawk Tuah coin. I've got another pretty funny topic if you want to.
I want to know what you're coming out of.
What do you think?
I don't know.
Just say it.
Oh fuck!
Oh, gross.
Don't put me in this fucking situation.
You asked.
You're the one who put it on there. I'm telling you.
I was going to talk about it eventually, but okay. So
you're gay. I know. I've known for a while.
No. Jacksepticeye. Jacksepticeye. Top of the morning to you.
You are Jacksepticeye.
Yeah, it's been. I take my hat off, my hair's green or some shit. No, so he released a video recently where he's like, I was diagnosed with autism. And I think, dude, it made me feel brave. It, like when people come out as gay, it encourages other people to come out as gay and trans and as a guy or whatever, right? Like it empowers them. Like Jacksepticeye is empowering me right now to come out as autistic. So this is my official coming out. We've got so many titles for this episode.
I also will come out as autistic. I've known that for a while.
Don't steal my thunder, Dick. I'm way more autistic than you.
You want to bet?
Now I want to bet. I can't hold eye contact with the person for more than 2 seconds, dude.
I can't even hold eye contact with myself.
Well, no.
I stutter talking to you.
You know how much shit you used to give me for fucking stuttering all the goddamn time?
Yeah.
You like bullied me out of it.
Yeah. You're like,
fuck you.
You fucking start stuttering. Like you used to bully me.
No, I don't even remember. Okay, I came out. Are you happy now?
I'm happy for you.
I'm not diagnosed, but I know for a fact I probably am. Just because I get so hyper interested in the dumbest shit.
God.
So, yep, this is my coming out official statement. I stand with Jacksepticeye.
Retard Nation. Have you seen that video? It's from like a show.
No.
And they were, and it was a dude with Down syndrome, and they were at like a teachers meeting, and he's just like, why? Because I'm retarded. She's like, don't say that word. And he's like, why? I'm retarded. And he stands up and he starts going, retard nation.
Okay, 1, turn your goddamn phone off. 2, can you imagine like some dude sits down on camera, like some Down syndrome guy, and he's like, I know you guys have been wondering, and I think I should finally say it. I have Down syndrome. I've been hiding it for a long time, but I think now's the time.
but he clearly is. He's like,
yeah, he's like,
sorry guys, I have Down syndrome.
Imagine I come on here, I'm like, guys, I'm coming out as black. Dude, we got so many potential titles for this episode, like the Hawk Tuah coin scandal, my coming out story. Jacksepticeye made me come out.
Oh shit.
We'll move those 2 over. Can I get to the doctor disrespecting now? That's what I really wanted to get to.
On my side?
No, on my side, Doctor Disrespect. We can do your stuff after that.
Oh, I guess we both have.
Wait, you have Doctor Disrespect on there too?
Oh no, I have something different. Never mind.
What the fuck? Okay. So you know what happened with him? Doctor Disrespect?
No.
Okay. So remember? Do you remember? Okay. One. Do you know who he is? Doctor Disrespect.
Yes, I know who Doctor Disrespect is.
So you know how like a few like 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 or 9, 10 years ago he like cheated on his wife and he came on stream and he was like, guys, I cheated on my wife. I'm going to be taking a break from YouTube.
Yes,
remember that?
I do remember this.
So like not that long ago, it came out that the person he cheated on his wife with was like a minor or some shit, like 16 or 17. So that all happened, and now he's just kind of been in denial about it, even though he fucking admitted to doing it. Like, he put on Twitter, like, yes, he was like, is it true that I had sex with a minor? Or didn't know. Is it true that I talked to a minor? No, okay, so it was like Twitch whispers or some shit. I don't think they met up. That's still in question. But he put on Twitter, like, is it true that I talked to a minor through Twitch whispers? And he's like, yes. Is it true that they got sexual? Yes. Is it true that we met up? No. And then he erased that statement, and now he's just kind of been being like, yeah, I didn't actually admit to it, even though I did. He won't give a straight answer. And so he got banned from Twitch a while ago. And then like YouTube took away his ads or whatever. So he went to Rumble, and he's just been fucking melting down, dude. I've got this audio clip. Like, someone called him like a PDF file or some shit in his chat. And so he's trying to mock them. Here.
Skeleton in the chat goes pedal, 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 PDF, pedal, pedal, PDF, pedal, PDF, PDF, pedal, pedal file, PDF. He said it. But he admitted it. He said it.
That's all, folks.
This is all he does now. Like, it's just... You should have seen the video, dude. He's like... He's like fucking freaking the fuck out. I was like...
Holy shit.
Dude, you can't look more guilty than that, right?
Yeah, I mean...
Like, instead of, if someone came up to me and was like, pedo! I'd be like, no. I wouldn't be like... I wouldn't be doing that shit. Like, what the fuck? God, hang on, I want to play that clip just a little bit again. That was really funny.
Skeleton in the
PDF,
He's just spitting.
PDF. My God.
And dude, so the account that I found that video on was like a Dr. Disrespect fan account. I don't know how the fuck those still exist anymore, but whatever. It was like, Dr. Disrespect hilariously creates an accurate representation of those who call him a PDF. He owned the chat. It's like, he didn't own anybody. He just looked like a fucking idiot. PDF. An accurate representation of those who call him a pedo or PDF.
God.
Like...
He's just stupid. I don't even... At that point, I would just give up. I mean...
He's got so much fucking money. I don't understand the people that get called out for doing shit like they should get called out, but then they just keep going like nothing happened.
Yeah.
Like, it happens it happens all the goddamn time. And
they think they're untouchable, and...
They're like, oh, I'll just... If I ignore it, it'll go away. Hang on.
Yeah.
Sorry, my dinner's here. What does she think about this whole thing? No, actually, that kind of looks like Hawk Tuah girl. Can we say we had her on?
Oh, dude. Yeah. Our guest, the Hawk Tuah girl.
Let me ask you, why'd you do that with the crypto?
Because I wanted to spit down that thing. Gotta be straight pimping, bitch.
I got your money.
Because of money, bitch.
Okay, I feel like I've owned this first half of the episode. I had a lot to talk about. Or this first whatever. This all right.
Oh boy.
Yeah, the floor is yours. Please tell me what you want to talk about.
So remember, I think our first podcast, we talked about the sperm bank.
Yeah.
And how I had the idea of getting have a machine that will just do it and then collect it for you.
Yeah, is this is fucking Xbox looking thing you got on Trello?
So China did that. So they have these new machines at their sperm banks. Oh, I guess it was oh yeah, it is China. I was just making sure. And so it has a screen on top of it, and you just put your dick in, and it will do it and collect it. So fucking China took my idea. China's been watching our fucking podcast.
God damn it, dude! China takes everything, dude.
You know what? No, because it was just a couple months or a month or two ago. I can't remember how ago I said this, and now they come out with it. That's bullshit. I'm suing China for copyright
infringement. The country
infringement.
of China. Hayden v. China. China.
I had the idea first.
It says it's a hands-free automatic sperm collector. So do you just sit there like?
Yeah. You're just that's what I used to call my wife.
It's a good thing I got the divorce, man. This thing's paying for itself. You think I can get one of these in my house?
Right? This thing doesn't talk back, and it just doesn't bitch or gripe about anything.
It just goes.
Well, worth the money.
That's awesome, dude. Like, how much to get one of those? That's what I want to know.
I don't know, but they're literally putting them at sperm banks. So
I wonder if we'll get them over here, because I might have new after work plans after once those roll out.
I saw that and I'm like, no fucking way. I thought of that first. I said it on the podcast, so I'm like, is just.
It's like Chinese AI has been scraping our podcast. This is where all these fucking views are coming from, and no subscribers.
Fucking.
How do you say subscribe to Gifted Gang in Chinese? Ting Guao.
Xing shang, xing shang.
Fuck, dude, you call me racist.
You just did the same fucking thing.
Bing chilling. You ever see that video of John? You ever see that video of John Cena talking? You wow. Bing chilling.
Bing chilling.
Like John Cena pissed off the entire country of China, and then had to apologize in fucking Chinese. Like people
because
Chinese doesn't own most of America or anything. Like it's cool.
Because he acknowledged Thailand as its own.
I think it's Taiwan.
Or Taiwan.
Or Hong Kong or something. Isn't it Hong Kong that's trying to break away from China? But it's
no, it's Taiwan.
It's one of those. Okay, yeah.
He acknowledged it as a country, but Fast and Furious whatever 32 was coming out, and that's the main place I guess they watch it. I don't fucking know, but they
Fast
made
and
him
Furious market really big in China.
I guess so. I don't.
Dude, I feel.
But
do you think China's gonna overtake the United States as the powerhouse country or continent or whatever?
I highly doubt they could.
I don't know, man. China makes a lot of shit. Their economy is really good. I mean, because everything they make's in house, and they just they have to export the most shit, right? Because everything fucking comes from China or Mexico.
I mean, yeah.
We don't make shit here.
I mean, there's some stuff we make here, but I don't.
iPhones and shit come from China or some shit. They can. We can't make kids make iPhones, but China can.
I mean, yeah. I mean, it's really hard to.
The job market's strong because they can fucking they can put babies in the job market for all they care. You know what I mean?
It's really hard to compete with slavery. Honestly, it's practically what it is.
Maybe we should bring it back. Uh-oh.
No, we should not.
Why? I mean,
Because
it's working for China. I'm not saying we have to enslave. I'm not saying it has to be like one.
This time
one race.
we do white people.
No, make like convicts and shit. Make iPhones or whatever.
I mean,
like they need to contribute. Like all they fucking do is press license plates, right? Make them make fucking iPhone and shit.
Dude, I remember.
That's how you bring. Dude, that's how you bring. What's the word? When you make shit at home.
DIY.
No, it's not 5 minutes. It's fuck, like in a factory. What do they call that?
A sweat factory?
Like domestic. We're bringing back domestic making of stuff. I can't remember the word.
Just American made?
Yeah, but there's a word for domestic production or whatever. I don't fucking whatever. Like we're gonna bring it home. Just make fucking like people that are stuck in a life sentence. They need shit to do. Make them build fucking Samsungs and shit.
I mean, yeah, but they're not necessarily.
If they want cheap labor,
educated.
They can pay. Don't they pay prisoners like 5 cents a day or something? Wait, did you just say they're not educated? You think the fucking 12-year-olds in China are educated to make iPhones? Actually, probably.
Well, okay.
They probably go to school for that.
They're way more educated.
They probably have classes for that in China. Here, how to make iPhone 12. On like a smart board or some shit. Assemble camera.
Oh God. Assemble Toyota.
Oh. Assemble an iPhone in the factory.
Keep working, child.
If we get 1,000 patrons, we'll take a trip to China and see if we can get a job or something.
If we get 10,000, we'll go to North Korea.
But honestly, fuck it, I'll go for. Listen, dude, if the patrons pay for the trip, I'll go to North Korea. I don't give a fuck. We should go there and see what's up.
Oh, 100%.
2 leave and 1 return. Who's it gonna be?
Hey, since China's already watching, just make it happen, dude.
Dude,
you stole my idea.
What if our first sponsor is China and not like Blue Chew or some shit?
God.
We come on here like China number one. China number one.
Yeah, China. Whoa.
We're dead. We're dead people. We're gonna get Chinese assassins at our house.
Oh, 100%. They stole my fucking idea, so they're already coming after me or something.
Bring it on! I'm waiting for you. You got like shotgun door traps and shit.
But I have another story I was really interested in.
Okay. Tell me.
It's fucking Elon Musk is the best Diablo 4 player.
Speaking of autism.
Exactly. He actually is the top player because he beat like he speed run some like max difficulty dungeon in Diablo 4.
So here's my first. I saw this like before you put it on there, and I'm glad you put it. I want to talk about it anyway. But I saw this, and my first question was, where the fuck does he get the time to do this?
I have no clue.
Like the richest man in the world probably has so much shit to do. Like he's got Tesla. I don't know how much he does with that anymore. Didn't he get kicked out for smoking weed or something? He's got like SpaceX. He's got fucking Donald Trump like booty looking duties or whatever. He's like up his ass all the time, right? And he's got like like he's got so much shit going on, doesn't he? Like where the fuck's he time to like learn like Diablo 4 speedrun strats? You know?
It's insane because that's a hard game too. On a max difficulty.
Like I know he's a big Diablo fan, but like doesn't he have like 8 kids too?
He did Diablo tier 150, finished it in under 2 minutes.
Is that fast?
So, I mean, that's a speed run. I'm pretty sure it's going to take a lot of people.
Dude, there's going to be one of those like speed run, like, you know, those like Summoning Salt and those guys that do like the history of speed runs or whatever. Fucking Elon Musk is one of those.
I don't even understand how this dude does this shit.
I barely have time to like like do anything I want to do, and this fucking dude has time to speedrun Diablo 4.
He's been appointed to a official like branch of a government or like a role in government. And he's setting fucking Diablo 4 like fucking Trump. Wait.
Trump's like,
I mean, I get
Elon, I need you here so we can talk about Doge. He's like, sorry, man, I'm busy. I got to do this dungeon really quick.
I mean, it only took him 2 minutes, I guess.
What?
That's what it says. That he did it in 2 minutes.
Well, it takes practice to get that time sheet
Well,
down.
I mean, oh yeah.
He didn't just do it in 2 minutes. Like, oh,
afterward.
cool. You know, he didn't sit down one day and just do that. Like, it takes time to, because he has to level up and like whatever the fuck, right? Like, where the fuck did he get the time to do that?
It's hilarious though, because I just beat Diablo 4, like the main story. And I'm like thinking like, because it's like an online too, and you can see other players on it. I'm like, one of those dudes I ran past was probably fucking Elon Musk, which is a crazy thing to think of.
See if you can like friend him or something and get him on the show. Hey, Elon, you want to come on my podcast?
Honestly, I think if I could get a hold of him, he probably would. He's honestly so weird and outlandish that he would just like be like, okay, sure, I don't even.
God, it'd be so fucking. I'd want him on here for the exposure. I wouldn't like talking to the guy.
So what drug do you think he's on?
Chromosomes, like way too fucking many of them.
He has to be on shrooms or something. Because how he talks, it's just always just like.
Well, he's from like.
Dude,
he's
I'm
from
just like building airplanes and shit. Like,
he's from like South Africa.
I play Diablo 4 all the time. Just relax, dude. That's how he talks all the fucking time.
He smoked one joint on Joe Rogan and just fucking.
He's like, Rogan.
It's still hitting him, dude. Dude, they probably laced his joint. He's been fucking going crazy ever since. They probably.
I see Diablo. He in the house.
He had a fucking fentanyl joint or something.
God. He literally did it. The dungeon in real life. That's how he did it so fast.
He's got to be on like crank or like speed or some shit, because like
Dude.
the only time he'd have to do that shit is like 3 a.m. when nothing's going on. He probably just doesn't go to bed. He's probably got like a fucking. He probably has a cyberlink that just takes out.
Dude, that's also that was a thing I thought of. Like he has that thing, like that chip thing. Does he have it? And is that how he did it? Which is stupid. And oh my god, the fucking flies here are fucking gay.
Wipe your ass and they'll go. I don't fucking go. They'll go away.
Wipe my ass. What the fuck? I don't know why they're
dude.
fucking
Elon Musk either has a Cyberlink or a Steam Deck. I think he probably says Steam Deck. He just fucking whenever he's got free time.
Then they're like fucking
sit in the White House or whatever, like a fucking meeting. He's sitting under the table. Elon, you wanted to talk about defunding
Doge
education or whatever. Hang on, I'm busy. I'm doing the raid boss right now.
So hold on, I'm about to hit world record. Trump's like, okay.
I didn't put this on my board, but did you see the CEO of like United Healthcare got fucking assassinated?
No. What the fuck?
Like the CEO of one of the biggest insurance companies got fucking shot and killed in New York, like today or yesterday.
Nice. That's pretty big shit.
I think we're taking a good step towards cheaper insurance, dude. If this is what it takes, I don't fucking know.
I mean, yeah. That's horrible. I don't fucking know.
People are like, hell yeah.
That's on some like Rainbow Six shit.
It was in the middle. He walked out of a meeting and a guy with a fucking silenced pistol just pop, 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 and then just walked away.
Damn.
And you know
that's
what, dude?
Insane.
Yeah, and they don't know who the guy is. They haven't found him yet. Like, they think it was like a hitman or some shit. And my theory is, like, insurance companies fuck over so many people all the goddamn time. I'm a victim of an insurance company, okay? Like, they fucking deny shit all the time, especially health insurance. Like, when it gets really expensive, like they deny people like cancer treatments and like heart transplants and shit like that. Like, they'll just deny it outright if they don't want to pay for it. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if some like Afghan veteran, like Navy SEAL guy, like got his shit denied, or someone he knows got his shit denied. He's like, fuck this guy. I'm just gonna go shoot him.
God.
I don't think.
Well, no one.
I
don't think that's gonna help.
No, dude, it sends a message because you know what? Blue Cross Blue Shield today. This happened today. They were they're making a new policy where like they don't have to cover all of the what's the shit that makes you go to sleep before surgery? Anesthesia, anesthetic,
yes.
or whatever. Like the shit. Yeah, like they won't cover the entire thing anymore. So you have to pay like fucking 6 figures out of pocket to go under for surgery, or whatever.
God.
And then
Just keep me awake.
And then this shit happened, and they rolled it back. They're like, you know what? Never mind. All right, we get the message. All right, don't kill us, please. Listen, dude, the power's in the people's hands. The revolution's coming. All right.
But no one deserves to die.
Well, listen, dude. This guy's probably responsible for so many people dying.
How though?
He's the CEO of he's the CEO of the place that denies people like life-saving operations. Like I saw this on Reddit, and there's so many comments saying, "Yeah, I knew someone that needed like a life-saving operation, but insurance wouldn't cover it, and they couldn't afford it, so they fucking died."
God. Well, that's just depressing, I guess.
Well, yeah, I mean, whatever.
God.
You know, they say he would have made it, but he couldn't afford his insurance didn't cover the ambulance ride.
God. Holy fuck.
God. And then so much shit's going on in the world, man. I'm telling you, shit's gonna go crazy. We're gonna be sitting here fucking sticking our thumbs in our ass on our podcast. Like South Korea went to like martial law. Did you see that?
Yeah, I seen that.
And then like they went away.
I don't even for what though. I
don't know that much about it either. But from what I read, and this is a few days ago, so I probably have this wrong. But the main guy of South Korea is trying to pass a budget or something that's getting voted on, but the other people in like the House or whatever they have in Korea aren't voting on it. So he instituted martial law to like go over their heads and try to pass it. Because like when you're in martial law, there's no law, right? That's what that means. Like it's like the military is in control, or whatever. So he was trying to like do that, and then I don't know what happened after that, but they called it off after like a day or something. I was like, dude, I thought South Korea was like the good one. I thought they were all happy over there. They had like CS:GO and Overwatch and shit.
They have Overwatch over there.
Yeah, what the fuck? Like, yeah, why? Like, who needs a fucking budget to spend your shit on PCs or whatever?
Well, yeah, they're good, but they're not great still. They are still quite a... I think they're socialist, aren't they?
I don't fucking know. I think so. I don't know. Is any country truly great? I feel like no matter where you go, it's gonna like something's gonna suck.
I mean, yeah, about everywhere's gonna suck, but you know, we suck the least, at least. Oh, come on.
I'm not saying
what country is better? Please tell me.
Somewhere where, like Brazil, where the girls have big butts or something.
Yeah, and I bet if you go to Brazil, you'll die very quickly, and no one will ever just fucking care.
Switzerland. If I die here, nobody will fucking care.
God. You won't have the freedoms you have here anywhere else.
Yeah, like I'm not saying, okay, I know people are like, America's the worst country to live in. I don't think that. I think we're way better than like most of the world.
I think we're better than all of them.
See, I don't agree with that. What about like
what country? What country?
Like a country doesn't put like $1 trillion bajillion into like their military for like no reason. We're getting into something I don't want to talk about, dude. Okay, let's roll it back. Okay, I'm saying like
No, you made a statement. Follow it up.
My statement is like, I don't think America's the perfect place to live. I'm not saying it's the worst. I'm not saying it's the best.
Well, it's not the perfect place to live, but relative to everything else, I guess it's perfect, and not like an actual perfection, but
yeah, but like you and me haven't lived anywhere else, though. You know what I mean? We've only lived here. We don't have the experience of other places. Like, how do you know? Like, you wouldn't. Let's say you get like, you fucking commit a horrible crime and they exile you to like Spain. And you're like, no, Spain's not that bad.
But okay, there's a whole list of things why everywhere is worse than here. Okay. If you lived in China, saying China would get you thrown in jail. Saying all the shit that we just said about China, if we lived in China, we would be in jail. If you did that in anywhere, Mexico's run by
Mexico's
pretty
a
much
shithole.
Taliban.
The Taliban,
then,
yeah.
Well, the Taliban of Mexico, the cartel, that's the same thing. And then you got Canada, which they have free healthcare and everything.
Yeah, but there's like a million person line. Like, I'm not saying that's good, but if I like get my leg cut off and I have to go to the hospital, like I'm not paying $1 million for a fucking ambulance ride. You know what I mean?
But you're still gonna have to wait. Still, they'll make sure you're not dead.
Yeah.
But that they'll do that here. They if you go to the hospital with if you have insurance or not, they ain't gonna let you die.
Yeah, well, no shit. But like once I'm not walking out of there. But once I roll out of there, they're giving me a piece of paper that says here $700,000.
Yes,
for putting a fucking tourniquet.
You
on
know
your leg.
how many like private organizations that there is in America that will help you if you cannot pay for something like that.
Yeah, they're not going to pay the whole thing though. Like
they'll help you. They'll do most of it.
No, where? Who? Mark Cuban.
Any local Christian church or any just organization everywhere along America.
Why should that have to be though?
Because
like private institutions control the insurance companies too. That's where the money flows, right? That's like a big whirlpool of money. They just keep collecting.
Well, they're not private institutions that are helping you. It's private organizations, like donations from other people and stuff like that, like churches and stuff. I can tell you, no matter what happens to you,
why not just skip that whole process though? And
because if you have a free healthcare, that's what is in Canada.
Yeah.
And I can tell you, it's not great.
How do you know?
It's still not great because
you're not Canadian.
Because I've heard Canadians talk about it. I've watched stuff. I have the fucking. If you just do a little bit of research, you can figure it out pretty easily.
Google it.
Google it.
I don't think America's the best country in the world.
Then what country?
I haven't been anywhere else. I don't know.
But you make that statement, but yeah, you don't have an answer to it.
Why do I need to? Hey, this is called using my rights, retard. It's called freedom of speech. I can say whatever the fuck I want. I can say what I want. I can say what I want. I don't have to explain myself.
Exactly.
America's not the best country.
Exactly. You can sit here and say America's the worst shithole in the entire fucking universe.
Which I didn't say.
No one will. But you can.
Yeah.
And nothing will ever happen to you.
Yeah, and I can't go to China and say that, but I can probably go somewhere else and say that about a different country.
Most countries probably wouldn't allow it, but...
You know how many fucking, British people say how much their fucking country sucks?
Yeah, the British...
they can say that?
The British is a whole,
I thought about going over there, just seeing what's...
unravel of not okay. I mean, they don't even have free health.
So is America. This is another unravel of not okay.
No... UK is worse.
Okay, so you think the systems here is totally fine? It's.
I mean, it's not totally completely fine. I'm just saying that there's nowhere better.
I disagree.
I disagree too. Heaven's a lot better, but
I don't think heaven's real. How about that? Freedom of religion, bitch. Do something about that.
Well, yeah, but that's not. I guess that's up to you, but.
I think I'm in heaven right now on the podcast. This is the most heated episode yet, dude. This is awesome.
Well, you can't be in heaven if you don't think it's perfect. And you're in America on the podcast.
Who said that?
You just said that you're in heaven right now on the podcast.
Who said I couldn't be in heaven if it wasn't perfect?
Because that's the definition.
I'm sure there's dude, I'm sure
religious or not, that's the definition of heaven.
I'm sure heaven has their own problems too.
Oh yeah.
Listen, I'm sure
many problems.
I'm sure heaven had their own like George Floyd problem they had to go through too. Like I'm sure it's not perfect up there either. Here we go.
Oh, dude. I don't even know what to say to you.
Why? Because I'm not like America #1, USA, yeah.
No, I'm not even saying that. I'm just saying that this is the best place on Earth to be.
I don't agree at all.
But to disagree, you're gonna give me where is.
I haven't lived anywhere else. I don't know. It's the only place I know.
This
is the only place I know.
Okay. Then how do you know that this is not the best place on Earth to live?
Because the best place on Earth would imply that like if I were to go somewhere else, I'd be like, man, this shit fucking. I'd rather be in America right now. I could go somewhere else and probably be like, you know what, I'm staying here.
Well, yeah, but if you to make the assumption that this is not the best place on Earth, then you would have to have an idea where is, right?
Somewhere else.
Somewhere else. Yeah. But you can't give me where else.
Like fucking Switzerland. They don't get involved in shit. Their money stays in town. Like
I don't know a whole lot about Switzerland, but I can almost guarantee you.
I'm pretty sure they've never been in a war before. They've never like what. You know why you don't hear shit about Switzerland? Because they just keep it to themselves and do their own shit.
Okay, what about Jamaica?
Jamaica's a shithole.
Oh, see, about every...
Jamaica's like Mexico. America's a shithole.
How is it a fucking shithole?
Go to fucking Detroit and be like, you know, this is fine. Or
yeah,
like,
that's a city.
In America. There's a city there's a city in Jamaica that's a shithole, so I can call it a shithole.
Yeah, there's a city in every country.
That's a shithole, so I can say, yeah,
that's a shithole.
So no matter where you go, it's going to be a shithole.
But which
the world is worse? A shithole.
Which shithole's better?
The one with the less shit in the hole.
I can guarantee you, Detroit has less shit in that hole.
Than Jamaica? Or Switzerland?
Well, yeah, 100% on Jamaica.
Then the rest of the... Wait, were you about to say it's less of a shithole than the rest of the world? Because no way.
No. Rest of the world cities that are the biggest shitholes. We're comparing shithole cities.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a few cities in America that rank as like the most dangerous places in the world. So,
Tijuana's at the top of that.
Yeah, but I'm sure there's places in America that are in like the top 10. I guarantee you that, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, you know why they're in the top 10? Because we report it. Because we report it.
Okay, well, still, I'd rather.
What about the cities in Iran and Iraq and?
Yeah, those are worse than America.
Exactly.
I never said America was the worst place to live. I said it's not the best.
But I can give you 10 countries that would have cities that are worse than Detroit. So.
Yeah, there's a shit ton of cities. There's like 1 million cities in the world. I'm not talking about cities. I'm talking about the fucking country and the system.
And
the revolution!
That.
Okay,
but you're not understanding.
So, like, when people want to revolt, and so they shoot the fucking CEO of, like, the biggest insurance place in the country. That's like, oh, you know, like, the system's working fine. Like, people aren't upset about where they live.
I mean, you never be complacent to where you are. And if you have a problem...
What do I do?
See, here's the thing. If you have a problem with America, you have a voice to show on America. You got Russia. You got their how long has Putin been in there in office?
50 years. Like 120 years.
You've got Kim Jong-un. He's then no election. So, I don't think there's any other.
You're taking it to this very far side. I think America is still like top 5 places you can live. Like, honestly, I don't think it's number 1.
Okay, well, let's look at Switzerland then. I don't know a whole lot about it, but I can tell you for a fact that they do not do. Oh shit!
See how they rank like happiness in Switzerland versus the United States. He's pulling out Google, boys. It's getting real.
God.
Ben Shapiro debate hour.
Dude, Switzerland doesn't even have a fucking capital.
Yeah, they don't need one. People just live homogeneously. They don't need a system. That's why it's fucking awesome. La-di-da-di-da, la-di-da.
I'm trying to find shit. Just give me a goddamn second.
How does happiness rank across the world? All right. That should give you a pretty good idea of like where people are happy to live, right? I'm sure America's up there.
No one's happy. No one's fucking happy here.
I'm not saying I live comfortably. I'm not saying I'm like, man, I'd rather be anywhere else right now. Like, this fucking sucks. Like, I'm fine, but I don't think it's the best place to live. Hello?
It's a prime minister. Like fucking. It's pretty much Canada.
What? It's Canada, but on the opposite side of the world.
Yeah.
Dude, a lot of places have fucking prime ministers. That's like how all of Europe runs. It's prime ministers. Like, UK has prime minister. I'm pretty sure Germany has a prime minister, like a chancellor, or like a fucking Führer or some shit. Like, I don't think America's the number 1 place to live.
I can guarantee you.
You can't statistically be like, yeah, it's the best place to live.
There's nowhere in the world that you have as much freedom as you do here.
Yeah, I'm sure the places come pretty close, though.
I don't know anywhere that would come, like, even remotely close.
I don't either, but I'm just saying, like, I don't think it's the best place to live. Like, more rights doesn't equal better either. Like, people need to like, not be controlled, but, like, they need shit in place to, like, not make them fucking think they can do whatever they want. You know what I mean? This is anarchy.
Oh, they just got a new prime minister, too.
Probably just had an election like we did.
Because after, like, 50 years of the last one.
They don't have term limits. That's more rights right there.
Exactly.
That's more rights. You don't have
no term limits is more rights.
There's no limits on what I'm allowed to say because freedom of speech. Right? There's no limits on how long you can hold an office. If people like you, if people like you being there, why should it matter? If they don't want you in the office, they don't have to vote for you.
Because that was the whole point. That was the whole point
of what?
Of America being a thing.
What?
Is because they did not want a king.
Yeah, they didn't have term limits till like 80 years ago.
80? No, they had term.
Don't tell me they had term limits from the start because I know you're wrong. They didn't have term limits.
No, they didn't. They didn't have term limits from the start. No,
they didn't have term limits. Term limits till fucking FDR because he got like 4 fucking terms.
For
how long have we been going?
I have no clue at this point.
I'm chilling, man. Let's fucking keep rolling.
I can't even figure out when it started because it's not showing me directly.
So you think like term limits count as a right that the people have? Like that's just something.
Well, because that was just kind of they didn't want a king.
Yeah, they wanted a democracy. That's why you vote. You don't vote for the king.
See, the term limit hasn't always been there, but every 4 years the vote has been there. Not every place has a vote every year.
Yeah, that's
or every
why
4
they
years.
don't have a democracy. That's like a democratic system. A lot of places have that. Mexico has a democratic system. It might be rigged as fuck, but they still have one.
Oh yeah, it's rigged
Russia.
as hell. But once the same person has been in there for multiple years, that's why they set the term limit. They're like, oh shit, for someone can't come in there and corrupt the system and stay in there forever. They're terrified Trump will do that. So for any people,
like our system isn't corrupt at all. Like that's whatever.
Oh, I mean, did you see not the last election, but the election before that?
Yeah, so like the rights went out the window because of that.
I mean, it's 100% infringement on that, and 100% did people have the choice to?
So it's not the best place to live because.
But people didn't die because of it.
Because all these rights got infringed upon. If your rights get infringed, it's not a good place to live. We have all these rights, but if they're getting infringed upon, if our rights are getting infringed upon all the time, like, what's the point of fucking having them? They're just a fucking sham. Hey, you guys are free to do whatever you want here until we say, no, you can't do that anymore. Like, oh, I don't know, like the Second Amendment. But no assault weapons, no bump stocks, no any of this.
Yes. But if you look at the people that are trying to do that, it is the same people that do that, the same party that does it elsewhere. It's the same. It's the same people that do it elsewhere. It's the same people that want a socialist country. And
but
I'm not even going to say.
They still vote on that stuff, though. You know what I mean?
It's still voted.
If people vote that they don't want guns, okay, then there's no more guns. You know what I mean? But then there's a right taken away right there. But there's a reason for it to happen, right?
But just like the abortion ban, what they did was it said that it was not a federal thing and sent it to the states, and now each state gets to decide on what they want it.
Yeah,
if that's not freedom, I mean, if other countries, they would be like, yeah, no abortions. Or like China's one-child policy. Like, you can't do nothing about it.
Yeah, but they still vote in a lot of places on those things. They don't vote on it in China, because they're communists.
Well, yeah.
But other places have
a lot of places.
Other places have democratic systems in place to do that stuff like we do. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but they have a lot less checks and balances. Because if it's not mob rule here either. That's why we have the whole electoral college.
Until it gets corrupted or something, and then like someone doesn't.
I watched a video on the electoral college, and it makes sense. It's you win the popular vote of that state. And you get that point. You electoral.
You vote for the elector, and then the elector casts their vote for whatever the people voted for.
We are practically each state. It's its own country almost.
No.
Just with one big country that.
Well, yeah, it's the United States, but we still have the federal umbrella of the government.
Yeah, we have that.
That's why federal bans happen because that just sweeps across the country.
Well, yeah, we still have that, but we have
other
more
places
control.
Other places don't have states; they have the one.
Yeah, no other place has states.
Yeah, listen, if you go somewhere else and you don't agree with what they're doing, you're gonna say this isn't the best place to live.
Yeah, I mean, I guess so, but
that's what I've been trying to fucking say.
You can go to California and have a completely different experience, completely different governance type, completely different laws, and then go to Texas and maybe you like it there better because they have different laws. And yes, you're still under the umbrella of the natural laws of the federal government, but a lot of them is like the Ten Commandments.
No, we don't have that. We have this. We're supposed to have the separation of the church and the state.
We do.
Yeah, but then it gets the line gets blurred between a lot of things. I'm not saying this is just a church and state thing either, but there's a lot of the government's supposed to be like not the one true power or whatever, but like it's not supposed to be influenced by outside religions or forces. It's supposed to be strictly democratic, but you and me both know that's not how that goes. Other shit
religion is always gonna
other shit will influence it though, like lobbying, and people that whoever has the most money to throw at a law can just get whatever they want passed because they have senators in their pockets.
Yeah,
that doesn't seem very fair to me. Like, I have my voice, but I don't have the money to go pay a senator like $1 million to be like, hey, like, make it hard to fill out your taxes. I'm TurboTax. Make it really hard for the average person to fill out their taxes, and if they do it wrong, fuck them up so that they come to us so we get more business. That's something that happens, by the way.
You have
I'm an airline, right? And like it's 2008. I'm in the shit. I'm about to go to business. Oh, I'm the government. I'm just gonna give you like millions of dollars to bail you out. Hey, shouldn't the people have a say in that? No, we need airlines.
See, we have...
That's why I'm saying, like, no matter where you go, it's fucked up. Don't get me wrong. But, like, there's places that don't do that. What I just said.
But there's a lot of places that do worse.
Yes.
That don't
I'm not saying America's at the bottom of the fucking rung.
I know that.
I even said it's the top 5. I'm just not saying it's number 1. I don't have a number 1. It's like you can't pick a favorite child if you haven't seen that child before or something. I don't know. But it's like...
The whole world's your child.
I don't think it's the best place to live. I don't know what the best place to live. I haven't lived anywhere else. I don't fucking know. Okay? But I do know this cannot be the best place to live. That's what I know.
I will say if you decide to go elsewhere and think that you'll find it, you'll be very disappointed.
Find what? What am I looking for?
Try to find the best place in the world to live.
You'll
be very disappointed.
It's subjective anyway. What I think is the best place to live. Obviously, you're not going to agree on it, right? Let's say I move to like Ecuador or some shit, right? And I'm like, wow, I personally like this place more. This is the best place to live, in my opinion, right? Like I can say that, right? And there's no way to prove me factually wrong, right? Because it's a fucking opinion. You can't tell me I'm wrong about that.
Okay, but
there's no stats. Oh, well, like 23% say this is the best place to live ever, and this is the worst. Like, it doesn't matter because I'm not in that percentage.
But you will not. There's nothing I can say to change your mind.
Duh, but like we're still talking about
your quality of life will not be the same.
I don't believe that for a second. So what quality of my life is going to go away if I move somewhere else? Like I can't sit here on Discord and talk to you.
If
or,
you
like,
live
go to work.
There's a lot of countries that don't have Discord, and a lot of those countries
that I'm not gonna move there.
That won't.
I'm not gonna go to a place I know I'm not gonna like.
I've said several different things that could be applied to several different countries, and you say, okay, I won't move there. But all those things are right here.
Yeah, but there's also things here I don't like and I don't want to be a part of.
Okay, so what do you not like here? And give me a place that would have it.
Free healthcare.
Free healthcare, go to Canada.
All right.
Be a real bad time with it. I can tell you that. I've known people that live in Canada.
I'm going to have a real bad time with our healthcare system. What does that have to do with anything?
You're going to have way worse with Canada.
How? I'll have more money.
If you have your leg broke with it out, it'll take you about 6 months to see it.
Yeah, I'm not losing money though. I'm not paying a fucking
Yeah, you might just lose your leg.
I'd probably lose. Dude, the line for the ER is like 8 million people long here anyway. Like I'm waiting no matter what. Yeah, it's a shorter time here, but you're paying for that. You should. Hey, you know what? If you still want to pay for healthcare, you can do that. You can do that in Canada too, and they bump you up in line.
But,
like
but
there's the option.
Not that expensive here.
Because it's connected to your fucking job. Let's say I'm homeless and I get shot or something in the chest. Like, I'm sorry, he doesn't have insurance. He can't
Well,
pay
if
for
you're
it.
homeless in Canada and you get shot, don't give a fuck.
You won't get shot in Canada. You can't have guns up there.
That doesn't mean it still doesn't happen.
It was a joke, dude. Fuck. Fucking pull your dick out of your pussy, okay? I'm fucking like all I said was America's not the best place to live, and you're like, what?
Well,
I don't think it is. I don't think it's the best place to live.
You've yet to give me a better place, though. That's all I'm fucking mad about. Is you've yet to give me a better place. Give me another reason what you don't like about here.
The system's fucking corrupt as fuck, and I know that's the case everywhere. Okay, like it doesn't fucking matter where you go. I just fucking you don't have to argue with me. I can just talk myself out of this one.
Exactly. Everywhere is corrupt, but we have more. It's less corrupt
than anywhere in the world. It's less corrupt than anywhere in the world. No fucking way. You believe that?
We have the more of ability to detect it and stop it before it gets too mad.
But didn't you just say, like, you know, the election before this one, we didn't have the opportunity.
But that's the thing, we know about it, but there's the vast majority that it was.
What? You cut out.
The vast majority of people like that it was. The vast majority of people think that, and this election, it turned itself around, didn't it?
Because people fucking voted.
We had the record.
People voted in the one before that
amount of. Yeah, we had the record amount of people ever to vote in the 2020, and it was like there was a chart. It was like, here's 2020, and then here's the amount of people that voted this year. That's like way too fucking low.
If you look at a map that shows the amount of people that chose not to vote, you'll see that there's a shit ton of countries that went red or blue. I think California even, there's more people that didn't vote than voted because people just didn't want to fucking vote, which you're allowed to. You don't have to fucking vote.
Well, yeah, exactly.
More people voted in 2020 because, like, I don't know why.
But there was a lot of shit. There was mail-in voting. Mail-in voting was a big one, and there was people mail-in votes that led to addresses that weren't there, that were like sidewalks and shit.
I'm sure that happened in this election too. There's election fraud every fucking time. There are people blowing up ballot boxes this time. So I can sit here and say the same thing, like, someone blew up all my fucking Democratic votes, dude. Like, where'd all those votes go? They didn't count them. God. They blew up my ballot box. My ballot was in there. Recount it again. Do another vote. Whatever you can say about the 2020, I can say about 2024. It's fucked up no matter what.
And there's just nothing going to change your mind.
No. We're just having a conversation.
How long have we been going?
Like an hour and 17. I'm having fun with this conversation. I think I'm gonna say it again for the people. I don't think America. Put in the forum if you think America's the best place to live. Why? And explain your work too. Write in.
My throat hurts.
Anything else you want to talk about? I feel like, dude, we have so many fucking stories built up on the Trello board. This was, how did we get here? Oh,
I don't even remember.
I was telling you about the fucking insurance CEO that got shot.
Oh yeah.
And then we managed to go all the way over here.
We can end on a better note. Let's see, what do we got here?
Damn, this is dude, I'd rather have another boring "What's Our Favorite Games" episode than this shit. This sucked. This is why I don't want to talk about politics on here, dude, because this is exactly why I don't want to talk about politics, because it just goes off the fucking rails.
It just happened. I don't know how it happened, but it just happened.
Because I said I didn't feel bad about the healthcare CEO getting shot or something.
I can talk about how Battle Royales bots.
I was going to ask you about that. Fuck, I was going to ask you about that. Can you explain that to me?
So I jumped on Warzone, and I was thinking, I'm like, a lot of these people are bots, and I looked into it, and it's like they use bots for like that are like really bad to get you to the point where you win one, and once you win, you get that dopamine
Skill-based matchmaking, baby.
of shit, and so you're like, I gotta get more, and they'll put you into another one with maybe one person, so like, oh, this was a little harder, and then you're just like to the point where you'll get to like second place, you're like, fuck, I gotta do it again. And that's how they get you. I swear that's how they get you addicted, because they give you a taste of it, and it's just like,
I think like Fortnite does the same thing. Their games are full of fucking bots, aren't they? Like,
100%.
like I'm pretty sure like the half of the, like, you know, there's 100 players, 50 of them are real and 50 of them are bots, just to get people feeling like they're doing something. Because if you go into a game and you don't get kills, you don't want to fucking play anymore. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
This is a science they figured out like fucking 6 years ago.
Oh,
like,
100%.
Like,
And
they've
it's
had
so
this shit
stupid.
locked in for a long time. That's why I don't play multiplayer games, dude. This is another stance I'm taking. You can yell at me all you want. I think multiplayer games are a fucking scam now. They used to be
I
pretty
think
fun.
the battle royale games are the big
Battle
scam.
Pass games. Battle Pass games. Listen, dude, I don't.
I like the MMO online. They're not
MMOs
as
are
bad.
alright, but I can't.
They still got
play-
their problems, but
It's all, everything's an algorithm now, dude. I'm not gonna sound like a crazy person, but
1,000%.
this is why I stay off social media now too. It's all an algorithm, and it's designed to get you riled up and keeping your eyes on whatever fucking app you're on. Like, it's all designed just to keep you there. It used to be, it was just for fun. Like YouTube
yeah.
used to be just for fun, but as soon as you bring money into it, now we have to have all these rules, and you have to do this thing a certain way, and you can't say shit, fuck, piss, ass, dick in the first fucking 10 seconds of the video, or Coca-Cola's gonna pull their money, and you're not gonna be allowed to say anything anymore. So much for rights, dude. What the fuck?
I mean, that's another YouTube. YouTube's bad.
Like, okay, I'm fine to keep recording. I've got dinner. It's probably cold by now, but I'm fine because I want to talk about this too. I'm passionate about this, but what if we did it on a bonus episode?
Okay.
Like right after this, because I want to eat, but I really want to talk about this too, because it's something I've been thinking about a lot. So we can.
Well, we stopped halfway in between it, so if they want to know what we are saying, then they'll like and subscribe. To
I also missed us recording the bonus on Sunday. I'll take the full blame for that because you wanted to record and I didn't. So
yes.
Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget, we got the form in the description. Ask us some questions. Don't ask us some retarded fucking political bullshit. I'll throw it in the trash can.
Yes, I actually don't care. By the way,
dude, we should give you your own
That's
like fucking.
secret.
What if we give you your own like political show?
I'm good.
Okay, cool. I'm trying to I want to expand our network a bit, you know, because I'm actually like really into this project or whatever we're doing. Like I'm in one of those creative moods. Fuck, I'm pale as fuck, dude. I'm in one of those creative moods.
I meant what I said, but I don't like to.
Okay, well, no, that's fine. Whatever. Like, I want to do more shows though. Do you want to do more shows?
Yeah, I do.
I want to do like a mystery crime show or like some kind of, I don't know, but yeah,
The crime one, 100%. I've been watching criminal as well.
we can I'll get something written up and we'll try something out. I don't know, we'll see, but yeah, fill out the form, check out the Patreon, subscribe to the channel, get us to 10 subscribers and we'll do something cool. I don't know yet, but bye.
Get us to 30 and I'll kiss the mannequin. I'll make out camera
With tongue. Okay. Bye.
Bye.